In Ireland, instrumental music tuition is usually only available to those who can afford to pay for private lessons. But two schools in Dublin are challenging this status quo by offering all their children a free weekly violin lesson. In St. Ultan's in Cherry Orchard, music is becoming the heart of a brand new school, where the focus is on education through the arts. In St. Agnes School in Crumlin, the project has been so successful that after only 3 years, the school can now boast its own 60-member orchestra.
We weren't very good at first, though. Sometimes it's so much fun to learn new stuff.
This week, St. Ultan's take their violins on the road for a special mission.
Not out of country to shoot people.
Oh, you can't do that.
Amazing.
I'm gonna fall dead with the hunger.
And St. Agnes take to the national stage.
It's the throat pocket music, so it's a big day.
There's gonna be loads of people. I've never played in front of that many people before. Oh, I'm excited. I'm nervous.
It's mid-December and St. Agnes Orchestra is rehearsing for one of the most important dates in the school calendar, the Christmas concert.
I'm going to take you down to what we call the cookery room, where all the great work in the orchestra takes place. So at the moment they're rehearsing for their big concert tonight, when they'll be performing in the school hall. So I'll take you in now, yeah.
There isn't a child in the school who had a music lesson before the project started, outside of school. Not one. And now there's 5 double basses and 8 cellos, and a whole language of music has entered the school.
We joined the orchestra because it was fun, and you get to go to concerts and all play.
Tonight, double bass teacher Seamus Doyle will be the conductor.
This is tricky, it's a bit dangerous at the beginning. It doesn't matter so much when we're rehearsing. So you probably know the words, oh Danny boy. Okay, let's give that a go, everybody.
The kids that I see, they're there because they want to be there. It's not an audition process that they're put through or anything they get on. If they want to be in the orchestra, they come and play.
It's be nervous at times, but it's fun. It's fun when you're like halfway through the song, like you get the hang of it. We weren't very good at first, though. Now they're very good at it. We're brilliant now, though. We weren't good at first at all.
They're at all different levels. So we've got some really advanced kids, say maybe the 6th class kids who've been at it for the couple of years now. And we've got some complete beginners playing in the same orchestra, and that shouldn't work. But the brilliant thing about that is that nobody is not good enough to play in the orchestra. There's something for everybody. There's a contribution they can make, and there's something to aspire to for the new ones that have come in.
I'm second year of the orchestra, and I play all the harder music than everyone else. The first violins are like the tune of the songs, the rest of them are just all the background and all kind of. First violins think they're great, and second violins are good, but first violins are good as well. But first violins just think they rule the world, but they don't. The violas rule.
Rehearsals are over, school is finished for the day, and everybody gets to go home before tonight's big recital.
Maybe to wave.
From nearby Skull Column, Shane, one of the new double bass players, is picked up by his dad.
All right, Shane. Let's go. Come back.
Christmas decorations. There's Santa and there's my Christmas tree. These are my fish, and I had got 6 at the start, and now they're after having loads of babies.
So how many have you got now?
34. I also have a dog.
Yeah, ready.
I think it's quite difficult to learn double bass, but it's good.
So it's brand new.
Like the violin is so small, and I wasn't really that good at it. And then now I play double bass and I'm good at it. This is my mum and this is my dad.
I suppose it gives them another interest, you know. Gives them a different perspective on life, you know, because team sport and the likes of being in the orchestra and that, you know, they're a communal thing that you're doing together, you know, and you're relying on other people as well, you know. It's a good way, I think, to build friendships.
It is. It's great to give them confidence as well. Like Shane would have no fear going into anyone going into anything. He's the same with them all. Aren't you your scouts as well? I think it's great for him, and it keeps him out of trouble as well. And he actually enjoys it. He thinks he's going to travel the world now playing it, don't you?
That's it.
Well, tonight now, please God, himself and his dad and his nannies will be up there tonight. I'm actually looking forward to it because I haven't heard him playing the double bass.
A couple of streets away, twins Aisling and Kaylee are also getting ready for the recital.
Follow me! This is our bedroom. I sleep on the top and Kaylee sleeps on the bottom. We're 11. I'm older by 3 minutes. My mommy is a baker. You see, we're twins, but she's only 3 minutes older. People think that I'm like about 8 and she's 12. My daddy is a dentist. And then they just always say that we're like chalk and cheese then. Gummy, 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 gummy. I started learning the violin when I was about near the start of 4th class. My sister is a show-off. Curly, 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 curly. Well, it's real hard. It took me like nearly 6 months to learn it. My brother is a cowboy. Sometimes it's so much fun to learn new stuff. We're very lucky because we don't have to pay for them. Bang, bang, you're dead. 50 bullets in your head. Turn around, touch the ground first. It's not A, it's first. This is me dad. His name is Brian. And he got a job at the National Concert Hall because he's going to be the doorman.
Like most schools like do the piano and accordions, not an orchestra. I don't really know any school that does an orchestra. You can see them getting better all the time.
Listen to ballads, or mainly Dubliners and the Fury Brothers. That'd be what we'd normally listen to. I mean, then my uncle would be listening to Kanye West or whatever, I mean, the usual.
Back at the school, the Christmas concert is about to begin.
It's the first concert for a lot of children. It's really important for us because it's the culmination of the term's work, but it's also the last very big event before we go to play in the Festival of Youth Orchestras in the National Concert Hall in February. But it's a big learning curve for everybody.
They've got 6 or 7 pieces in which there's been a lot of learning in it for them. So it is a big programme. It's an ambitious programme.
In the hall, it's standing room only, but there are empty seats in the orchestra.
In the second violins, you can see from the rehearsal at lunchtime, there's about 5 second violins at the back of the second violins who are missing. It's complicated for the families. In a football team, they understand much more easily that if you don't show up, it's a 10-man team and that's bad. But it's hard to understand that in the context of an orchestra, but it's the same principle.
Tonight now we're going to try and get across the idea of really giving a performance. We're going to bring it one step beyond. Okay, ready? And 1, 2. done, everybody.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
Great.
I've seen the whole lot put together, the whole package. It's very, very good for young kids, you know.
And they are only young, some of them are only 7 and 8.
Oh, it's very good, very good. Real entertainment. Very, very good, yeah, it really was.
Another school with music at its heart is St. Ultan's in Cherry Orchard. Like St. Agnes, every child in the school gets free violin lessons.
I realised quite early on in my career the value of music within the primary school curriculum for children, both as an end in itself, the absolute joy of music and children's responses to music, but also what I discovered as the years went by was that we could actually use music as a vehicle for learning.
Because it only opened in 2006, the oldest children in St. Ultan's are the 7 and 8-year-olds of second class. These children will be the first to carry Ina's dream of a school orchestra.
The focus to date in the orchestra has been on second class children, that's 20 children in the school. So we decided then, because they are the children that are going to be playing violin on the stage, that it would make sense for us to give them a little bit more intensive tuition.
With this in mind, Ina has enlisted the help of Sarah Lane, a specialist orchestra teacher. Her tough assignment? Prepare the children for a showcase performance at the National Concert Hall at the end of the school year.
Now, last week we learned how to sit like an orchestra, isn't that right? Now, what was one of the things we had to do? Law of Suez? Jack?
And back up straight so then it'll be like...
That's right. You have to keep your back straight so you can hold the violin and the bow properly. That's right. I teach 2 other orchestras as well, but this is the first time I have taught an orchestra that haven't been playing up to, let's say, a grade 3 standard. So it's brand new concept, and it's really kind of orchestra teaching initially by Suzuki method, learning by ear, as opposed to reading music straight off. Okay. Now, so on D, are you ready? So feet on the ground, that's it. Sitting up straight, back straight. We're an orchestra, that's it. Now, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up. They haven't used the fingering yet. By the end of the year, they will be using certainly the first finger and the second finger and possibly the third finger. So when you can use 3 fingers, that opens up a huge variety of music. Are you exhausted after that? Do I hear him say nerve-wracking?
The ethos of St. Ultan's is to provide a primary school education for all the children of Cherry Orchard, irrespective of their abilities or needs. One of the children who benefits most from this ethos is 7-year-old Chubakum.
My name is Chubakum. I am 7 years old. I am second class.
Every morning, Chubakum gets an hour of learning support from the school's resource teacher, Aisling O'Connor.
Chubakum is brilliant. Chubakum is autistic and he's on the moderate range of learning difficulties. What do we do in Mr. Aisling's room?
I do looking in the teachers.
Yeah, he draws pictures of the teachers sometimes. Yeah. I have Chubakum at the beginning of every day, so at 9 o'clock from 9 till 10, and he's the best start of the day. Who's this?
Mucho Ina.
This is Mucho Ina. And Mucho Ina is, she has a
happy.
He's a very loving child, very caring, and he's very willing to learn, and he responds really well to any sort of reinforcement that you give him. What's this face, Chubakum?
Worried.
Can you make a really worried face for Mike?
Ooh, I want. Excited.
Can you make an excited face? He's very sociable when you're talking with him one-on-one. But with regards to the other children in the school, he wouldn't be very sociable. He kind of tends to kind of walk around the playground with teachers or with SNAs or maybe with his brother. He'd be more reluctant to play with other boys and girls from his class. He's very musical. He loves music, loves singing, and he loves to pray. And that's all I can say about Chubbucum.
Give me joy in my heart, give me mercy. Give me joy in my heart, I pray.
Like all the children in second class, Chubbucum is part of the St. Ultan's orchestra. But the violin didn't really suit Chubbucum, so now he plays the piano.
Everybody jump up, everybody jump up.
For Ina, the music programme is central to the future of St. Ultan's. But it's a programme she has to fund from outside her normal school budget.
I was able to approach a few local funders to come on board and to help us out with this project. But we just barely have the funding for this year.
Today, thanks to the generosity of Ina's funders, a very special delivery has arrived.
Do you smear Eve, our modern boys and girls? Does anybody remember why Muntorina is here this morning?
The music stand.
The music stands have arrived and I need help, Muntoran. We're going to make a lovely semicircle. Now you're very good at doing that when you're doing your prayer time, boys and girls. They're heavy now. Would you like to lift one out, Jack? Are you strong enough? You have to put the planning in, and when you're spending money, you have to be very judicious that you're really getting value for money and that everything you buy is right, because you can't go sending them back again and buy more. So we want these to last for 30, 40 years or however long. We also need them to be portable enough for us to put into the back of a minibus if we're hopefully going to perform in concerts outside of the building as well. Well done, look at that, you fixed it. Thank you, Guramila Malkut, Shasan Shinkin. So what I'll need help with now is to open our box of instruments. We'll need one buckle and one hand out of our pockets.
Let's a blue case. Will we be able to bring our violins home soon?
Not soon, but next year when you're older, and then you'll be able to practice, yeah. You're going to help me to carry them up to the music room.
This is kind of heavy.
You know. Anna Joaquin, you're the leader, so you're in front.
It's like a baby Leanne. It's like that.
Anna walk. We're going to our Ashling. Come out for a minute till you see. Look. That this is for our music room, and we have 20 more. 20 more, one for everybody. And we have 3/4 size violins as well, brand new. That was a surprise. And even some of the mammies and daddies could work on 3/4 size violins. If mammies and daddies wanted to learn how to play violin next year, we have a set of violins for them. This is not just going to be a school orchestra. This is going to be Cherry Orchard Community Youth Orchestra. It is for everybody who lives in the Cherry Orchard area, children who come to the school and children who don't come to the school, and eventually we would hope to have an adult orchestra as well. So music may hopefully become the heart and soul of Cherry Orchard.
Bye-bye. It's 11.
In part 2, Ultans visit their local College of Music.
Would anybody like to have a go? No. Amazing.
And St. Agnes have the biggest day in their orchestra's history.
The logistics should be all in place by now, but we want to make magic.
Yeah, that's yours, isn't it?
And St. Ultan's second class are about to go on a surprise field trip.
Togo busna. Yeah.
Very, very hyper actually this morning.
Very hyper this morning.
And
oh dear.
So if everybody's listening up now, and Jonathan, that includes you, everybody listening,
what is happening is you are going down to Kylemore College on a bus and you're all going to, on your way, collect your violin.
The children will visit Kylemore College, where, with the help of the music technology faculty, they will make their recording debut. This will be the children's first performance outside the classroom.
Machine guns in them boxes, Eddie.
Yeah.
Bugsy balloon, is that what we're doing?
Can't out of the country to shoot people.
Oh, you can't do that.
What's going on?
Put your violin, Dylan, put your violin in your right hand. Okay,
You're very, very welcome to Kylemore College. One of the very special areas that we work in is in music. Yeah.
In this school, do you get detention or something?
There'll be no detentions today. This is all about having fun, okay? What about that? You get different notes. Would anybody like to have a go? No. Amazing. Wow. Can you do that again? Once more. Excellent. And what's your name?
Leah.
Leah. Well done. Well done. Okay. Does anyone know what this is? You're very close.
A tea whistle.
I'll give you a clue. How many of you are Simpsons fans? What does Lisa Simpson play?
Saxophone.
Okay. We're now ready to take you down to the recording studio. Straight on this way. Music is a fantastic way for the students to grow emotionally as well as socially. Education can sometimes be tough for an awful lot of kids. They sometimes struggle with some of the demands, some of the academic demands in particular. So I feel that music gives them an opportunity to express their own talents, whereas they wouldn't necessarily be able to do this in some of the other subjects.
Do you think that we should go through this more? Will we?
We're going to record the kids playing their violins with this short piece of music along with the piano, and we have a pre-prepared backing track which, all going well, will work.
Well,
as soon as we get them mic'd up and sound checked, we'll be ready to roll, and hopefully they'll give us their best performance yet.
Have you, George, Judy, listen, have you finger ready? D4 Ds.
okay, boys and girls, we're nearly ready. It's time to start recording. Okay?
Already?
Yeah. So eyes on me. Eyes on me. Sorry, just stop. Boys and girls, remember to look this time, to look so closely when you're interacting, because I was playing and some people were playing much faster than I was playing. Okay, so keep an eye on my bow, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm gonna fall dead with the hunger.
Well done, Shubacum.
Well done.
Okay.
Very good.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Will we roll it? Here we go.
children a whole other dimension to music. You know, the recording studio, and they really engage so well with it, and I can hear in themselves. Like, it's just so exciting. It was really motivating actually for them to hear that they actually sounded like a real orchestra. They actually sounded together and in unison, which was fantastic.
Cherry Orchard and Crumlin are two solid working class areas with a strong community spirit. In the midst of a recession, free music tuition for their children is welcomed by many families.
We're at 24 Nelly Park and this is my house.
And who else lives?
My family.
I work in the HSC.
I'm the house husband.
Well, my other two sons got let go of their jobs. They've no work at the moment, so, you know.
Lindsay on maternity leave.
And my daughter's on maternity leave, she had a baby, so it's hard for us.
This is my little niece called Zara. She is a month old. I think I'm gonna be a good uncle. Help her do stuff when she's older, like lift her up on the sofa. She's a good feeder and she doesn't really cry that much.
He can be quiet, sensitive, very placid sometimes. Good kid, yeah.
Very shy child. That's why we got him into the boxing and toughen him up a little bit.
I've been going to the boxing for a year and 3 months. I like sparring with other people and training with other people.
Sit down!
And do you get hurt?
Sometimes.
Maybe not 1, 2, 3, 4. And do you mind that?
No.
What's it like to get boxed?
Feels good.
How do you feel when you hit somebody?
Good.
And what happens when they hit you?
I just dodge it.
Very, very good.
Come on over here and eat your cherry. Come on, eat them, Luke. Yeah. You have to wear a coat now this morning because it's raining now.
I feel bad about school because you have to wake up early in the morning and you have to learn stuff and you'd be tired. The only bits of school I like are lunch, yard and orchestra, and then going home.
He does like playing the violin. He does now. Oh, I nearly died. Luke playing music, like playing the violin, but like he is good at it, you know, so far, you know, and he likes it. He didn't really like the double bass. He didn't like that instrument at all, so they put him back on the violin because he's better at that. 2, 3, 4.
Well done, boys. Thank you very, very much. And see you next week.
There's a hole in that bat, is there?
No. Looks like there's some you missed.
We get to do lots of stuff together, me and Luke. Oh, swimming. Going visiting everyone in the family. And, oh, great swimming. Don't we ever, Luke?
Yeah.
Park. He gives them to me and all of you.
Because he's not really paying attention to me. He just stares at the telly watching football. And I'm talking to him.
That's a nice one, Luke.
That's why you give out to him?
Yeah.
Does he ever give out to you?
No. He lets me be the bad guy.
What did John McEnroe here?
Won you?
Did you win?
It was 3 years there plumbing. I got let go before the Christmas. Blokes with wife and kids had to be kept, so I was down to the last 10, so I really appreciated that of them, you know. Yeah. And I loved the job, loved it. Don't care if I wasn't even paid, just loved doing it, you know, loved learning it. Sure. I have a mate, electrician, builder, chippy, a toiler. I have 4 other mates that are plumbers, and they're all out of the job. the 16 in my college that I've went to work with and got through fast with, I rang one of them last week and he's the only one that's still working out of the 16 of us, and he's getting let go in 4 weeks' time. So I don't think there's much chance here. It's killing me, man. I'm climbing the walls, man. I don't know what to be doing with myself. That's why I have this in my hand.
Today, St Agnes School Orchestra in Crumlin will play in the National Concert Hall. Lisa Jones values the opportunity given to her daughter. It wasn't like that in her day.
The closest we got to musical instruments was in our school was we were handed a pair of spoons, sat up in the old wooden inkwell desks and told to beat with the drum, and we learned to play the spoons, and that's as far as our musical went. And we weren't very good at it, I have to say.
After months of preparation, St Agnes are ready for the Festival of Irish Youth Orchestras. They are the first primary school orchestra ever to be invited to perform at this prestigious event. It's history in the making.
Most musicians never play in the National Concert Hall. Some of these ones are playing in the National Concert Hall for the first time. But they're very young, but it's the Crow Pocket music, so it's a big day.
It'll be a good experience, because then when we're older, and we're only 11, so when we're older, we'll be able to say to our great-grandchildren that we played in the National Concert Hall when we were 10.
Now, love. I played in that National Concert Hall when I was a little girl. Oh my God, Ashley, you are hilarious.
I'm just going to do a very, very quick roll call. Heather, Kelsey, Yasmin, Melissa, Katie, Amanda, Anna, Kira, Jasjo, Shauna, No.
It's a wonderful day for Crumlin. The excitement of all the parents and the grandparents. One woman said there's 20 of an entourage coming.
I'm very, very happy. I mean, we've got full viola, cello, double bass sections. That's absolutely fabulous. The only girl missing from the first violins is sick. She was vomiting all night, apparently. But it's a very good turnout, so I'm very happy.
One of the best days for Crumlin. Get them on the map.
Yeah.
Please follow on, follow on.
I want them to show kind of energy and, you know, make music beautiful where it's to be beautiful. The logistics should be all in place by now, but we want to make magic.
So the bass has been left behind is probably one of the big girls, okay?
Whatever happened to
Is your mom coming? No. Anyone coming?
No one.
Maybe next time.
No one coming for mine.
It's nobody, is there not? Next time,
My
yeah?
mum and Dad have to get shopping.
You'll have to tell them all about it when you go home, won't you? Yeah?
Very excited. It's hilarious
why?
as well. Because it's going to be loads of people and I've never played in front of that many people before.
Nervous.
Why was you nervous?
Because I've never played on the stage before.
I'm excited. I'm nervous.
If anyone needs to go to the loo, can you do that now? And then straight away take your instruments out.
After all the hard practice and all this day now, I have to say I'll be a little bit emotional. I'm terribly proud. Can't wait to see it. From one small stage in the school to this is just beyond their dreams. I think this is brilliant fun.
Would you stand properly and stop picking? Put your arm down by your side. Stand properly. Stand properly.
Broke it.
He kind of takes it all in stride, you know.
Grand.
Nothing seems to fluster him. I think he's more interested in the burger and chips after.
order now. You've got to be in desk order. Quick, get yourselves in desk order. Second desk. Second desk. You've got to be in desk order. Ike. Who's the other person?
It was brilliant. It did very well. It was very good, but everyone's sweating their feet, they're going red. I wasn't really nervous at all. And the very start here going on, you have like butterflies in your stomach and you're like this. I was scared of walking out because everyone was looking.
It was scary when we went out at first, but then as we got into it, it wasn't. It was just like a natural.
It was one of the proudest moments of my life, you know, to see my daughter on stage. She's the only one in my family that has ever been in an orchestra, you know, so I was very proud of her today, very proud of the school.
It's amazing. I tell you, we wouldn't have dreamed of anything like this, you know, when we were young, you know, to National Concert Hall. Absolutely fabulous, brilliant.
And he was playing the double bass with a broken arm today.
But he managed it.
He managed.
His pluck hand was all right.
Yeah. He only had to balance it with the broken one.
They played musically, they played expressively, they played with imagination, they played with vitality and energy, and they seemed to enjoy themselves, and those are all the key things that you're looking for. Probably the thing they had, which was a real sense of ensemble, I felt.
The fact that the children turned up this morning on the bus, for children in Crumlin to give that commitment was astonishing for me. But the grannies were crying. They said that it was their lifelong ambition to see their children do well.
In the next episode, nervous days ahead in St Agnes as the girls audition for the prestigious Dublin Youth Orchestra.
I get real nervous in my stomach, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Twins Aisling and Kaylee travel to Germany for a masterclass at the Berlin Philharmonic with its youngest ever member, Venezuelan prodigy Edixon Ruiz.
Open as much as you can.
And in Ultan's, Muntor Sarah has her hands full preparing the children for their showcase performance at the National Concert Hall.
Excuse me! Shh. I do not want to see sword fighting going on with the bows, okay? It's very dangerous.